it's Ann Kaplan from Mom Me, your mama resource from conception to college. Wherever you are on your momming journey, we are here for you. And my bangs look like wackadoodle mess pile. There we go, a little bit better. This week, the theme in the group has been meal times, and we are going to be talking this week all about mealtime behaviors, manners, picky eaters, slow eaters, all of that stuff when it comes to kids. But Wednesday, it's my baby mama day. It's the day when I talk to all of you moms out there who are getting ready to have a baby and experiencing all of the joys of pregnancy and birth and postpartum. It's such a fun, just miracle time of life, isn't it? Doesn't always feel that way. We're going to talk about that in Gratitude Week. But what I want to talk about today for all you pregnant mamas out there is our own mealtime challenges. When we're pregnant, it's hard. It's hard to eat when we're supposed to eat. Sometimes because we're not hungry, we feel nauseous, whatever. And it's hard not to eat when we're not supposed to eat because our bodies are basically showing us in every way possible throughout pregnancy how much we are not the boss anymore. So I want to talk today to you guys about how to handle those frustrating challenges when it comes to queasiness and those crazy roller coaster feelings that you get of energy up and down and up and down. And I don't know about you guys, but when I'm pregnant, I feel like I'm chugging NyQuil half the time. I literally have never felt that kind of tiredness as I do when I'm pregnant. My body is like, you're not the boss anymore. So let's talk about that because believe it or not, food can be a huge part of that energy piece, and it's definitely a huge part of the nausea piece. So let's talk about that. My tips for you guys in minimizing these challenges are, first of all, to be eating regularly throughout your day. Do not have big breakfast, big lunch, big dinner. That is going to totally create a super roller coaster of energy in your body. It's going to make you really, really nauseous in between because as soon as you get even a little bit peckish when you're pregnant, it goes straight into nausea. I was saying to a friend one time during my first pregnancy, I don't understand how it's possible to be nauseous and ravenous at the same time, but pregnancy teaches you that that is possible. So one thing to help you not be nauseous is to never really, really have an empty stomach and never really have a super, super full stomach. So small meals throughout the day. The other thing that's going to help you with your energy especially is protein. Do not just be eating carbs, even though I know sometimes we really crave carbs when we're pregnant. I know I do, especially sugary carbs like Nutri-Grain bars. I tell people I created my first son out of Snickers Poppables and maple syrup. So I was really giving into those sugar cravings. But just like we talked about a few weeks ago when we were talking about sugar cravings are actually a sign that your body needs protein. Your body needs protein to stay super healthy when you're pregnant. You need tons of protein to create a human being. Having adequate protein minimizes your chances of hypertension, preeclampsia, gestational diabetes, and it evens out your energy because protein is a long-lasting, sustainable source of energy. So when you're craving sugar, even when you're not craving sugar, I really encourage you to be eating regularly throughout your day and make sure that at least a part of what you're eating every time has protein in it. That is also going to help with your nausea. The more that we can keep you less nice and even keeled the whole time, the better off you're going to be with your energy and with your nausea. Now, what about pickiness? Believe it or not, the more settled your stomach is, the less picky you're going to be. That makes sense, right? But your body might be craving things, and this is the one time I'm going to give you permission to just eat what you want at dinner time, not just what's put in front of you. If you're really craving something different, like you're craving a steak, maybe you need iron, or you're craving spinach, you might need iron, you might be trending toward anemia, whatever, go for it, okay? The only caveat I give my clients when it comes to food is make sure you're eating enough and make sure you're not eating too much sugar because that is definitely sends you into the danger zone. But other than that, listen to your body. It's like the first time in our pregnancy that we actually tune into our bodies is probably from that nausea. So challenge yourself if you can actually, in some level, embrace the fact that your body is talking to you in ways that you never had to listen to before, because it's actually all part of the process. And nausea comes along with all those hormones that keep your baby inside you and help your baby to grow. I know it's so hard because you feel like crap, but It's all a good sign when you're nauseous, and it's the first part of the whole process of your pregnancy that is tuning you in to your body, which by the time you actually go into labor is first of all going to be super, super heightened and super, super important for your labor to be effective and efficient. So celebrate, yay! I'm aware of my body in ways I never was before. I'm nauseous and ravenous all at the same time. Who knew that was even possible? Keep that protein coming, eat slowly and regularly throughout your day. And last tip for all that stuff is stay hydrated. I like to try to get my clients to be drinking about 3 liters of water a day, or even more if you're thirsty. But that water is also going to be helping with all of those things. Most of the time, when we are struggling with energy lagging and crashing and spiking and horrible nausea and stuff like that, it's often because we've just let ourselves burn out our candle at both ends, and the tank is so empty now that our body is freaking out trying to fill it back up again. Your body will not let you do that when you're growing a baby, and that's why my husband jokes, but when I was still commuting during my pregnancies, I had a bag of what I called emergency chips in my glove box, because that kind of hunger comes upon you and you need to honor it right away or you might actually freak out. I know you pregnant mamas know what I mean. So I hope that's helpful for you guys. I love you guys so much. Stay tuned, because tomorrow we're going to be talking about tips and tricks on getting kids' behavior on point during meal times. How to deal with a picky eater, the slow eater, the complainy eater. What do you do so that you can actually have a positive family mealtime experience? And that is tomorrow's topic. Love you guys so much. Have a great day. Bye.